Ah yes, the classic, Jesus said he's God, claim, except, funny thing, he never did.
Oh, are you sure? Okay, let's read John 14:9. Jesus said to him, "Have I been with you so long, and you still do not know me, Philip? Whoever has seen me has seen the Father. How can you say, 'Show us the Father'?" John 14:9. Jesus is literally saying, if you saw me, then you saw God. I have many more verses, but this is enough for now.
In fact, he literally says, the Father is greater than I, John 14:28.
For a son, a father is always greater, so there is nothing wrong in it. But let's read the same chapter that Muslim is quoting to us again, which proves Jesus is God. Let's read John verse 10 from the same chapter you quoted. Do you not believe that I am in the Father and the Father is in me? The words that I say to you, I do not speak on my own authority, but the Father who dwells in me does his works. John 14:10. Jesus literally claims he is in Father.
But sure, tell yourself he's a co-equal God who doesn't know the day of judgment while the Father does. Mark 13:32. That's one impressive omniscient God who needs to check his calendar.
No, Jesus doesn't need to check the calendar because Jesus made it clear the hour is not to be told, and it will come as a surprise because if people knew the hour, then they would stay prepared. It's laughable when Muslims bring this up to show Jesus is not God, but for a Christian, it's not a surprise, as they know God is limiting himself through his human nature, but in divinity, he is still the same God who knows the hour.
And when he says, I and the Father are one, John 10:30, they freak out, and what does Jesus do? He reminds them even Scripture calls others gods, John 10:34, and clarifies he's God's son, not God.
He was referring to Psalm 82:6. I said, "You are gods, and all of you are children of the Most High." In this psalm, God is addressing Israelite leaders or judges who were given authority to rule and judge the people. Jesus was not saying humans are divine gods like the one true God. He was referring to human judges who were called gods in Scripture because of their authority, using this Scripture to refute the charge of blasphemy against him, showing that if mere men can be called gods in a limited, symbolic way, then he, the Son of God, has every right to call himself that without blasphemy.
But hey, if oneness in purpose makes you divine, then by John 17:21, the disciples are gods too.
How did disciples become gods when this Scripture is about being one in works, which they are going to do for God? It's almost the same as when I refute the lies of Muslims. I do it with the power of Jesus, and it's he who puts words in me that I'm able to defeat all the Muslims when they lie about my God.
A whole pantheon incoming.